Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacqueline. For those of you who are new to this channel, and for my long-time subscribers, thank you guys so much for your love and support. Today's video we're gonna be doing a cut crease tutorial using an eyeshadow based primer. If you watch my previous video, I did this tutorial, but I use a concealer. So for this tutorial, I'm gonna be using an eyeshadow based primer. But before we move into that, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and also hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified each time new video comes up. Hey guys, so like I said earlier, today we're gonna be doing a cut crease tutorial. And for this cut crease, I'm gonna be using my eyeshadow base primer. If you watch my previous video on cut crease, I use a concealer. So like I said, for your cut crease, you can use either a concealer, eyeshadow primer, or even a foundation if that's what you have handy. So my previous video, I used a concealer. So with this video, I'm gonna use this eyeshadow base primer to cut my crease. And usually, if you remember from my previous videos, we always want to prime our eyelids before we go in to apply our eyeshadows. But today I'm not gonna be doing that because since I'm using the eyeshadow base primer to cut my crease, so I'm not gonna be priming my eyelids today. So that's the only exception, guys. I'm gonna be using this color book from Revolution. I've used that a lot in my videos if you watch them. So I'm gonna first things first, I'm gonna go ahead with this kind of like a deep peach shade to create a transition before I cut my crease. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this, and I'm going all the way above my crease line because I'm cutting my creases. If you remember from the previous video, you want to go all the way up when cutting your crease. So I'm just creating a little transition, nothing too much. So now that I feel that my transition has been created, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. But if you remember from my previous video, whenever I cut my crease, I don't go all the way to the end. So wherever my eyeball ends, that's where I stop, and I start from my inner corners like right here and then work my way all the way up. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of the eyeshadow base primer at the back of my hand like so. And I'm gonna be using another mirror to start cutting my crease, and I'm using a flat brush. I know for my previous video I used an angle brush, so you can use either a flat brush or an angle brush, whatever you have handy. So today for this video I'm using my flat brush. And if you remember from my previous video, I'm gonna like just drop a little bit at the center of my eyelid. That way if I need any more I can just grab it. And I'm gonna start from my inner corners to start cutting my crease. So I'm gonna stop right there and then move on to the other side. So that's that for the cut crease. So you see how it went all the way up above my crease. So before I go in with any eyeshadow, this one is optional as well. I'm gonna use a loose powder, just a little bit on the brush to just set that in place before I go in with any eyeshadows. So now that my crease is well cut, I'm just gonna use this yellow shade and diffuse the transition that I created before cutting my crease. So I'm gonna go in with this shade. So I'm just blending everything towards the crease that I cut. Next, I'm just gonna go in with this shimmer shade at the center of my eyelids. To just kind of like diffuse the other shade, the dark pink. So next, I'm gonna give it a little glitter. So before I apply this glitter, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little, just a tiny little bit of my lash glue so that on my eyelids, so the glitter can adhere to it. Since I don't have glitter adhesive, so if you have a glitter adhesive, you do not need to do this. But because I do not have it, and I'm just gonna use the same flat brush that I used to cut my crease to just apply some glitter. So that's that, and I'm gonna move on to my eyeliner. And I'm gonna pop some lashes and I will be back. So that's that for my lashes, and I'm gonna use this gel eyeliner for my waterline. Next, I'm using my bullet brush to blend some eyeshadow underneath my lash line, and I'm going in with the same shade that I used to create a transition earlier. And I'm gonna use my highlighting loose powder to highlight my inner corners. Alright y'all, this is the final look of this tutorial. So I just went ahead and added some glitter so my eyes can pop a little bit. So if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to give your girls a big thumbs up as always, and also subscribe to this channel. And also hit the notification bell, that way you'll be notified each time new video comes up. And do not forget to comment, like, share with your friends and family. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye bye.